Hey guys, Geek Gab here. So I will be discussing in this video something a bit more recent or relevant. Um, in this video, I will be talking about my thoughts on the new Ironheart MCU series that's going to be coming out. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything about the trailer or anything like that. But honestly, I think it looks amazing so far. Now, I've read a few Ironheart books. Not like individual like paper thin comics, but like large books that have like a bunch of issues put together to form a complete story. Anywho, I loved her character in the comics. Did it have issues? Yes. Were there cool shit? Yes. Anywho, I'm hoping that they fix certain parts of her in the MCU. Now, do I think that she should be able to do too much on her own without the resources? Heck no. However, I do think she should be plenty resourceful given her crazy intelligence, Because honestly, in my opinion, I'm more interested in super geniuses who are resourceful with what they can get their hands on, rather than super geniuses who have like more resources than NASA and the entire U.S. government put together. Because it's more interesting, Because they're more resourceful. Like, you're telling me you built a black hole generator using half a Snickers bar, some old bubble gum, some paper clips, and an old clam chowder can? That's something I want to see. Like something out of MacGyver, Now, I get that she's somewhat controversial. A lot of people have just been giving her just some really ridiculous hate. Like, listen, this is her first on-screen appearance, and you're just automatically expecting perfection. Like I'm not trying to be mean, but have you tried designing this stuff? Have you gone through the rigorous training and education to go through hours and hours of coming up with concept art, going through all the red tape, coming on to a perfected, agreed upon design, going through hours of designing that stuff on a computer, going through all the special effects, and then bringing that to life on TV and making sure it's as best as it can possibly be? I feel like you're being way too cruel and judgmental here. Everyone thinks they're a critic. Oh, it looks like bad Power Rangers. Yeah, it looks like Power Rangers. That's why it looks so fucking awesome. I loved the suit that she showed off. Actually, both suits that she showed off in Wakanda Forever. Especially the Power Rangers looking one. But I'm not going to get into a tangent right now. But, anywho, I love, the makeshift, clunky looking suit that she shows off in the trailer. Because it's like her version of, that clunky prototype Iron Man suit that started the MCU. Kind of like a second coming, if you will, really showing the next Tony Stark in a really incredible way. Like, listen, she's not Tony Stark. You know, she never will be. However, she does have, like, that same spirit, you know? Like, insanely smart, super resourceful. But she doesn't, like, but, like, you know, they're not, I hope that they're not gonna do it where, like, they trash on Tony Stark to make her look better. No, I don't want them to keep comparing her and Tony Stark. At least, sparingly so. Because I want the whole thing about her to be, like, she's impressive in her own right. She's her own person. But only compare her to Tony Stark sparingly to show examples of how impressive she is. You know, like, say some stuff that Tony Stark's done in his younger days, and then say some stuff that she's already done. Alright? Now, personally, can't wait to see what she gets into in the series. And I'm kind of curious how they'll do this, because in the comics, Tony Stark has like an AI that's basically him, but not really him. It's complicated. And she gets like a box with like a button that activates it. And it becomes like the AI for her first like official suits, or first couple suits. Now, since Robert Downey Jr. is no longer in the MCU as of Endgame and afterwards, I'm interested to see if he'll be an AI or if they'll try to find something else, because she does in the comics model her later AI after one of her friends. Now, granted, there is like that rumor that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doctor Doom, but honestly, like these MCU rumors, they change so rapidly. It's hard to keep track. So unless like a confirmation happens to change this information, I can't really discuss it anymore on Robert Downey Jr. anyway. Anywho, so some things I kind of want to see her do is like, you know, like a montage of her building like the suit she shows off in the trailer, as well as like the new like fully finished like high tech looking like finished suit that she gets you know later on. And well, it's pretty much, I mean, I haven't seen like the new updated trailer yet, so that's really all I can discuss at this moment. But anyway, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Please enjoy. And next time I will be discussing the Fantastic Four movie that will be coming out soon in July.